What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the McFarlane Superman 2025 movie figures, and it's, believe it or not, my very first McFarlane figures review. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. All right, so like I said, I have maybe purchased one, maybe two McFarlane figures my entirety of collecting. I just don't have the attachment to the DC properties like I do the Marvel properties, and I like the Hasbro Marvel Legends more than I like the McFarlane figures. I like the Mattel DC figures back when they were doing movie stuff. I'd pick those up from time to time. The CW figures, the CW shows figures, I would pick those up. This is it's a brand new world for me, and I really liked the Superman movie that I saw this past weekend. It was actually phenomenal. Very big fan of it, and I know for whatever reason that's pretty controversial at the moment, but I do want to talk about these figures. We have a lot of accessories to get into. I want to address the accessories and then get into the figures, because as you see, we have 2 small characters and 6 full-size characters. It's a lot, but bear with me here. So very first off, we're gonna start with Metamorpho. The figure comes with 2 fisted hands, and he also comes with 2 opened up grabby hands. Those look good. Those do basically what they need to do. Then we're gonna go to, let's go Mr. Terrific next. He has 2 hands that he's holding right now that has the T-spheres in there. We will look at those a little bit later. And then he comes with 2, it looks like trigger hands, which is pretty interesting, even though I dropped that one. I don't know why Mr. Terrific would come with trigger finger hands. And then he comes with 4 face plates. He has like a normal look one on the figure right now. Then he has kind of a smile. That one looks pretty good. I like that. Then he comes with another just stern looking head. So that's 2 kind of the same faceplate. And then he comes with like an angry teeth gritting head, which also looks very good. I love his character design. This is my introduction to Mr. Terrific, my favorite character from the movie probably. Then let's get into Superman. He comes with the fisted right hand and the kind of grabbing left hand, as well as he comes with 2 flying hands, which are to be expected with Superman. He also comes with additional faceplates. McFarlane does the additional faceplates rather than heads, which I'm kind of not a fan of. He has a little slight smile on the figure that you see now, and then he has, honestly, like, this is like just a neutral look. This one has like a eyebrows like focused look, and he has a heat vision head, which looks nice. This is the one that's the most different for sure. Alright, so that's accessories for 3 figures. We still have the Superman robot. We'll go ahead and do him next. He has the open eye head on, or face on right now. He has a right pointing finger. He has a left thumbs up. He has a left fisted hand, which looks nice. I love the plastic they use for him. He has a right kind of grabbing hand, but it's also kind of a trigger finger hand. That's interesting. And then he comes with 3 additional faceplates, which are pretty cool. This one's kind of like a focused. He's got his eyes squinted. Looks good. Then he comes with one where the eye is kind of half shut. I don't know about this one. I like the wide open one back there. And then he comes with one where I'm assuming this is when they get attacked. It's kind of a flat line look. Interesting. That one's not too exciting. The figure's good, but the accessories not so much. For Lex Luthor, he does come with, I believe, on the figure, a left trigger finger hand and a left trigger finger hand and a right a left relaxed hand and a right trigger finger hand. On top of that, he comes with a left trigger finger hand for just whatever reason. And then he has a right fist, which is nice. He also comes with 2 additional heads. Interesting they did heads for this guy and not faceplates, since it's just a bald dude. The one that's on there, he's kind of just like a relaxed look. here he looks kind of neutral. And then here, for whatever reason, he's smiling. I don't think we saw him smile too much in the movie, now that I think about it. And also, all these figures come with stands as well. For Ultraman, he does have two kind of relaxed hands that you see over there on the side. And he comes with the most hands of all the figures. He comes with the left and right grabbing hand, which look good. He comes with two fisted hands, which, you know, to be expected. And then, for whatever reason, he also comes with the trigger finger hands, which nobody in the movie held a gun except for Lex Luthor, and he didn't come with one. So now that we got the accessories out of the way, let's get into these guys. So you have the smaller version of the Kaiju. Nice paintwork on here, nice sculpt. This comes with Lex Luthor to make it a deluxe figure. It's just a small extra accessory. It looks good on the shelf. Not too much to dive into here. Its arms can go up, but it's kind of a tough articulation point. And the head technically twists, but I don't know how many people are going to be doing that. And then for the other smaller figure here, we do have Crypto. No articulation on this whatsoever, I believe. I mean, the head does move, but it feels like it's not supposed to. But it does look good, has a nice cloth cape on it. It's a good sculpt, has one ear up, one ear down. Looks very good. I liked Crypto in the movie. So, let's do the Superman robot first. This guy here is really nice. The articulation is very, very good for what I would thought a McFarlane figure would be. Like, I didn't know they could cross over like that. As far as articulation back, it doesn't have a butterfly joint, so you can't get all the way back, but that is fine. Nice single jointed elbow. Can get very, very far. As far as ab crunch, it's pretty good. Pretty good. I like that. Legs can kick out to the absolute heavens if they have to. And then a single jointed knee, like that's very, very nice. Hard to complain about that. Nice cloth cape with a wire going down the sides. Looks good. Nothing on the back of the cape, but I do love the detail here. And this figure is it's actually pretty great, honestly. This was a red platinum edition figure, so I don't know how hard that is to get. I was lucky enough to find one. I've seen people have trouble finding them. I'm just glad I did. I love this figure. This is number 4. This is played by Alan Tudyk in the movie. It's a solid figure overall. I do like it. Up next, we got Metamorpho. As I said, he had the two fisted hands. This is a very, very nice sculpt. He was the main reason I wanted to get the McFarlane figures on top of getting the Spin Master toys, which I also did a review of those on the channel. Just the detail work and the different elements on the sculpt look absolutely insane. He does have butterfly joints, but they're not too severe. Does have a single jointed arm. You can get about right there. I don't want to push it too far if I don't have to. Does have the rubber crotch piece, so I don't know how articulation is for the legs. You really wouldn't want to kick past that, I guess. Then for the double jointed legs, he can get up about right there. This is just a very, very nice sculpt. Honestly, like, pictures and videos do not do this justice. Like, from the detailing in the head, like, you have to see this one in person to really, really believe it. But it is such a nice figure. And this was my introduction to the character, honestly. This was my introduction to a lot of these characters. Metamorpho and Mr. Terrific, for sure. I love this figure though. It looks really good. And I like the height comparisons with him being a little smaller than Clark and Lex Luthor and all that. It just looks very nice. But the sculpt blew me away on this one. I knew I had to have it. Then after that, we'll talk about Ultraman over here on the side. I'll go ahead and slide these guys back, just so we got a little bit more space to work with here. For whatever reason, the Ultraman figures are kind of coming out purplish with like gray. This one looks like it's kind of like dirty. It's got like a patina look to it, but I know the 12-inch figure has, it's like purple and light purple. But in the movie, it was either really, really, really dark purple or like black and gray. But I digress. It does look good. I love the sculpt on this. That is very nice on the face there. And then all across the torso. These are technically butterfly joints, but it doesn't get that much range of motion. You get about that far out and about that far in. Unfortunately, that does suck. Then as far as ab crunch, not much. Like, you have it, but it ain't doing too much. Like, this Ultraman figure is not going to be in any real fighting poses. The arms are double jointed, so he can get That's actually really good. That actually works very, very nice. And then as far as kicking out, once again, it does have the McFarlane rubber crotch. He can kick out actually pretty good. I don't know why Metamorphos was so bad, but he can kick out fairly nice. And then the double jointed knee can kick all the way up. I have had trouble with some of these figures standing. The main culprits here being Superman and Mr. Terrific. That's why they are on stands right now, as opposed to everybody else. But this Ultraman figure is great, and I love the height comparison with Superman. It might be a hair too big, but I do like it, and it's not bad for a big bulking character that can honestly be used in other figure lines if needed be. After that, we're going to get into Lex Luthor. I'd say the second standout in the movie for me. This likeness is very, very nice. Looks very good, especially the way the light's hitting it on the review. It looks very nice. I love this studio figure. If I find another one, I want to pick it up because I want to put a Mattel WWE head on it. The arms get decent articulation. Double jointed arms. Kind of stuck, even though it can get fairly well. I like this a lot. As far as the torso, this is a rubber overlay, so like he can move fairly well, like better than you would see him moving in the movie. As far as kicking, he can kick out about that far. He does have a toe joint, which now that I'm looking, Ultraman had a toe joint and Metamorpho had a toe joint, as well as Superman and Mr. Terrific. So I'm glad we pointed that out. The sculpting on the pants is very, very nice. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that on video, but it does look good. I love this figure a lot. Now I just got to find a gun to put in his hand to make him a little more accurate. I find a nice Desert Eagle from like a G.I. Joe Classified or Valiverse or something like that. But man, this does look good. And I love the size comparison between these two. They size up very well with each other. I like that a lot, but this Lex Luthor figure is pretty insane. Now to get on to my favorite guy from the movie, we have Mr. Terrific. Once again, I was not familiar with his game before this movie, and I was pleasantly surprised. So, as I said, he does come with the T-Spheres, which if you've seen the movie, you know he uses these with his powers. These look very, very nice. I love the leather jackets that him, Green Lantern, and Hulk Girl all have that look the same, but they're kind of color coded to fit who they are. I think that is very, very cool. I like that a lot. This is a rubber overlay, so he can kind of crunch down. Not as well as Lex Luthor, but he has his articulation's pretty good. As far as the arms, he has, I'm assuming, butterflies in there. Double jointed arms, he can get all the way back. He's got the fair play on the sleeves, got the Terrific on the back. Looks awesome. So he has the rubber crotch. As far as kicking out, he can kick out pretty good on, like, you can't ask for much more than that. Double jointed legs. Let's see how far he can kick back. That's not bad at all. Nice ankle pivot, obviously, with the way the McFarlane does their joints. And it does have the toe articulation, like we said. Like I said, the only drawback to this bad boy right here is that I have a hard time getting him to stand without having an actual stand. And I really don't have to use stands on my shelves except for some Spider-Man figures and a couple like really big WWE Elite figures. So that is unfortunate that I will have to have a stand for this guy here. But man, he just has a presence to him. He looked awesome in the movie. Big fan of this guy. Looking forward to seeing what they do with him next. Then we have the star of the show here. We got Mr. Hope himself, Superman. Once again, need a stand for him, unfortunately. He does come with a cloth goods cape that has the S on the back. I made a mistake in my Spin Master review saying the S should have been red. It shouldn't be. It is all yellow on this design. It does not match the chest 100%. But man, like the lightness is really good here. As far as the arms, it does have butterflies, but I don't want to test it too much. Double jointed arms can get all the way back. I've been actually surprised with the double jointed arms from McFarlane. It does have the rubber crotch. Can kick out, ooh, not far at all. Let's see about these double jointed knees. How do they do? That's not too bad, I guess. But no boot swivel, which I don't think is a thing that McFarlane actually does. Did they do it on Mr. Terrific? No, it just looks like they did, but they didn't. Interesting, interesting. But the app crunch, not much. It leaves a little bit to be desired, honestly. So unfortunately, the McFarlane Superman is pretty good, but I want a little more from it. But I don't like the Figure Arts one that's coming out, because I know it's going to be undersized. And this is a little oversized for my collection, but it does fit in with the McFarlane scale. But it does look good. As far as getting in a flight pose, you gotta maneuver these joints, honestly. Like, let's see. I'm just doing something quick and easy real fast. Like he's flying. Like, it does look good on the shelf. And it does have a wire in the cape, so he can bend the sides. But like, it does look good. It really does look good. And I was very impressed with the movie. Unfortunately, he cannot stand. But since he cannot stand, that means I just have an excuse to put him on a flight stand. But I love the Superman movie. Highly recommend going to check it out. That is going to be it for today. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And last but not least, take it easy.